Thank you for joining CU Bands and Fans podcast. Our podcast is brought to you by Homegrown KIO. Homegrown KIO is on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. It is a stellar show featuring the great songs that have come from bands originating in Champaign-Urbana. Listen at 107.9 on your FM dial, at 1079WKIO.com, or ask Alexa to play WKIO. Hello, it's Terry with CU Bands and Fans, where musicians tell their story podcast. Our guest on this podcast is the Traveling Radio Show. They're new to me. I don't know if they're new to you guys, but so here we go. We got them. They're in their studio, it looks like. And welcome, you guys. If you introduce yourselves individually and what you play in the band.
I'm Ian Nemeth. I play bass.
My name is Gabriel Nemeth. I play lead vocals and rhythm guitar.
My name is Hunter Lucas, and I play the lead guitar.
And we're missing a band member. Our drummer had prior engagements. His name's Jackson, and you get to meet him if you see us live.
Awesome. Where are you guys from?
Well, he and I are from Loda.
I am from Fisher.
Oh wow, you are local.
Yeah.
Are you guys brothers?
Me and Hunter?
No, you and Gabriel. Or you and Ian?
No.
He's my son.
Are you kidding me?
I caught you off guard, huh?
Totally caught me off guard. That is really, really awesome. How did you get involved, Hunter? How did you get involved with these guys?
So they came to one of my shows that I played over in Buckley, Illinois, and I showed up the next day. They were rehearsing, and we just went from there.
Yeah, because I know.
Funny little caveat is it was his birthday. So when he come by to play with us, we got him a cake and we sang him happy birthday and we jammed and he just stayed. He's just part of the band now.
So did you, because you do individual shows as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do original music?
I do original and covers.
Okay. And all of you, your band, the Traveling Radio Show, does original and covers. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So how long have you been this band and where did the name come from?
We started practicing and getting the idea to do this about a year and a half ago, probably. Gabe and I just started in the bedroom and built a little home studio and started playing music. And it's grown really rapidly. We added Hunter in November of last year. And Jackson's
a little before that too.
Yeah, Jackson was a little before that. But we're fairly new. We're just getting started.
Yeah, and that's why well, I don't know. I don't even know how I came upon you guys, but I did, and I was happy for it. And you did a cover of one of my favorite songs, which I was just listening to a while ago. Not the Cadillac 3. Who is that by? I commented.
That was a Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, well, who
Never Been to Spain? Was it that one?
Yeah, that one too,
Yep.
because that's my son and his wife's song. So yeah, but so I love your song choices, the songs that you cover. And I was reading on your website how you do you've got a unique sound, but you do kind of the older country songs that are real country.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you would describe it? Like,
yeah, I think that we have we get a little tired of the poppy stuff that's out now, and we have a love and enjoyment for a lot of the older stuff like Hank Williams, and we're trying to bring life back to it,
which I appreciate because I just did a post day before yesterday, I think it was, and it was my taste for country music has just like waned because of it's the same same sound and same look and same, and it's just, I miss that kind of classic, gritty, real, genuine country. So it's good to know that there's a band out there that does this now. There's also a band called New Twang City that does classic country, and they've got it down. And it's so nice to see that band covering authentic, which is what I call it, authentic country, the real stuff. And you guys' look is like amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. So like, you guys, are you ready to play something right now?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's do a song and then let's get back to the interview.
Low down, leaving sun. I've done did everything that needs done. Oh, is me. Oh, why can't I say I best be what I'm being? Neon light nights couldn't stay out of fight. They keep a humming memories. There's one in every crowd crying out loud. Oh, why was it always turning out to be me? Come on, where do we go? The good Lord only knows. It seemed like it was just the other day. I was down at Green Gables, arguing the tables, and generally moving on my heart and bed. The annual road blues, dance holes in my shoes. There weren't other way to be. Lovable losers and duck-out boozers and honky-tonk blues like me. Hey, hey.
Okay, so currently, where have you guys been playing at?
We played a couple of venues, Buckley, Loda, we played in Gibson City. We played a New Year's Eve show there that was pretty big. The Rose Bowl, we played at, the Folk and Roots Festival. You know, it's been, it was a short end of the year there, but we've been trying to fill the schedule as much as possible.
Yeah, well, that's quite a few places for,
Yeah.
you know, just, yeah, filling it at the end of the year. You need to get a hold of Buford's and
Okay.
in Sedoris, Illinois, and you need to get a hold of Winston's in Sydney, Illinois, and I would get a hold of Sydney Saloon in Sydney, Illinois, and I'll just give you a list at the I'll send you a list and message. So
We
I think
appreciate that a lot. We're gonna tell them Terry sent us.
Yeah, that's perfect.
do that. You bands and fans recommended that we contact you. And I have quite a list, but I think that you guys there's so many places I think you guys would fit very well. And how often are you wanting to play? As often as
We do.
possible, weekend or?
Weekends usually. Saturdays are our best day. We can fill in Fridays here and there, and I know Fridays are a big night for live music. The problem is my schedule. These guys are kids and they've got a pretty open schedule, but mine's kind of tight. So Saturdays are open for me and Fridays can be, but I gotta have some headway, but mostly weekends.
Yeah. Sunday. What about Sundays?
Oh yeah, we can play Sundays.
Yeah, Sundays are usually practice, so we have that day off anytime, you know.
We spend
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours in this room practicing on Sundays usually.
Sundays are a big, they've become a big, they're called Sunday Fun Day. So they've become kind of a big live music thing. Also vineyards. There's some vineyards that'll give you some information on. So that's exciting. You guys are definitely, I think, worth booking. And we're excited that you're going to be at our event, the CU Bands and Fans Anniversary Music Showcase on May 19th at Lou and Denny's, which is another one, which I'll introduce you to Ed. And you can book there as well. So let's get you booked around here.
Awesome.
So yeah, because like you first of all, your appearances, I'm so impressed. I love your appearance. Your sound is fantastic. Your vocals, damn.
Thank you.
So I'm really looking forward to hearing you all. But what is do you have a goal, or do you just want to just do this and have fun and enjoy bringing music to people? Or
Well, I feel pretty serious about it. I think that the band, we all kind of have a consensus on it. We want to go to Nashville. You know, we're serious about country music. We write these songs with a lot of passion, and we want people to hear them. So if any way we can put them out there, Nashville's our next goal at the moment.
yeah,
We love playing live locally though. We love the local scene and stuff and interacting with people. So we want to do that as much as possible too.
yeah, that will definitely happen. What original songs do you have?
Well, we've got a good handful of them. At the moment, we haven't put anything out that the public can listen to because we have to professionally record it and copyright it. There was one song that I did by myself before the band came together that's out there. It's called Yellow Kitty Blues, but it's not a traveling radio show song. You know, it's kind of like Hunter's got some of his own stuff. You know, it's kind of what that one is. But we got, the YouTube, we got some covers and stuff up there.
Being just getting going here, we've just got started with like the copyright and stuff. So we have been in the studio and recorded a song professionally, but we're waiting to release it until we get everything in place. And we're looking for help as far as that's concerned too, making sure that the business side of music is took care of so that we don't lose anything on the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Do you have anything up streamed, like on Spotify or Apple or?
Just the two that I did by myself before we made a band. There's a cover of an Offspring song, ironically, and then an original one that I wrote. First song I wrote. It's about sitting in the back seat of a car and singing to a stray cat in the parking lot. But that's all we got. That's on Spotify and it's under my name.
How did you guys begin? I mean, how did you get like, how did you learn like what you're doing? How did you learn music? What got your interest in, I want to be a musician. I'm going to play music.
Well, I
It-
started playing the guitar. I started playing the guitar about 3 years ago. And shortly into my journey learning that, my brother passed away. And it kind of brings a shocker to a kid that every day isn't guaranteed. So this is something that I want to do. I found out right then that I should just go for it now, because you might not get another chance.
That's, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Mhm. This turtle here, actually, this is his, and he's the mascot of the band.
You'll
Oh,
see them
that's-
at all the shows. We hand them out, we sell them, throw them to the crowd, things like that.
Oh my God. You guys are going to make me cry here. That's really what an honor, to him and keeping his memory and with you guys. So the rest of you, how did you?
Well, I started playing guitar about 12 years ago. I started on the piano a little bit before that. My great grandma got me into it. She knew about 3 chords on the guitar. I got my first guitar when I was 8. I didn't really start taking it serious until about the time I was 14.
I started playing guitar in high school because I thought it would get me girls, but I wasn't good enough. I don't know if you see, but I got sausage fingers, so I'm not real good at it. But the bass, it works well. So when he learned how to play guitar and started getting serious about it, he passed me up pretty quick, and I decided to be a supporting role and picked up a bass, and it just kind of came naturally, and we're just trying to run with it.
I love that. Yeah. I think you'll run far and wide. So
Thanks.
yeah, I'm so glad that I like ran into you guys. I don't know, on social media. That's one thing we could be thankful for, social media. And yeah, and I really look forward to hearing you more and seeing you at all these different venues and really just skyrocketing. So I think you've got it. I definitely
This way you get to hear Jackson too, who unfortunately can't be here. By the way, his background, he's in college right now. He plays with the orchestra. Then that kid has more knowledge on music than one head can fill. Like he knows a lot. He's teaching us a lot as far as how, everything works together. Really
That's
talented kid. I wish he could have been here.
yeah. And that's the drummer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get back to, before I do this, let me get back to your recording. Do you have a recording studio that you record at, or do you have someone that records your music that you go to? Do you have someone in mind? How's that working?
So the recording that we did, what kind of accelerated this whole thing is Gabe joined a talent contest and won the contest. That was up in Kankakee. It was Circa.
Yeah.
And through that, winning first place, he won a recording and a spot on the radio, which we haven't got to yet. But we did the free recording, and let's just say that there's a lot to learn. So the first recording, I'm glad it was free because it was kind of a mess. But we learned a lot that day. So we went back and we did it again a second time with everything that we learned, and it went a lot better. The studio that we used is Axis Music Group up in Mokina. Bill Richardson, oddly enough, has the same name as a fella from Champaign. He helped us. He's a good sound engineer and helped us reproduce the sound that we wanted very well.
Bill is excellent. That's how we're connected. That's it right there, because I posted something about Bill's going to be, he's going to come back for our event. And we also did a podcast for him, or with him. And he's go ahead.
To clarify, this guy, Bill Richardson at Axis Music, isn't the same Bill Richardson that you know from Florida that's local to Champaign. I thought it was, and that's how we got in touch, because I thought we were talking about the same guy. But
okay.
it's just a coincidence they have the same name.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that connected us anyway. So
Yep.
You'll meet our Bill Richardson. You'll meet May 19th. He's going to be there. And also, okay, so you don't have a recording studio in mind?
Not of our own. We've been using Axis. I don't, unless there's a better option, I don't plan on switching. I'm not going to say I'm not open to conversations, but Axis treated us pretty well. And I'd hate to, we're open to conversations. Let's say
Okay.
that.
Okay. And I'll get that Axis information. I'll also link him to this podcast, or them to this podcast. So let me go ahead and play something off of this website. This song, Gone Away, is that all of you, or is that just Gabriel?
That's just me. At the time, I had a studio that I put in my bedroom, and I did the vocals and the guitar and bass and everything on that one.
I love
didn't
that.
have to put drums on there.
I absolutely love that. Okay, let me find something that has all of it.
When the evening sun goes down, you'll find me hanging
did your logo?
I put a lot of the stuff together on Photoshop on my computer and stuff. Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks cool. Very cool.
Yeah, we've recently, it was just the name, but the new addition to it was we put a turtle in there, trying to draw more attention to him.
Yeah, nice job. So yeah, you guys, I'll give you a list, and we hope to see you playing around here more often. What is your favorite, if you guys could open for anyone, who would it be? Dead or alive? Like
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
if you could have had a choice to open for anyone.
Well, I think that it would be quite the party to open for George Jones.
Oh
If
my
he showed up.
He showed up.
That's so true.
Yeah. How about you?
Who is your favorite?
I'd probably go with something a little newer, something Tyler Childers maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I like his music too.
Yeah. There is some current, like Tyler, and there's a few current that's out there now that's, I would say pretty authentic. But the rest
Jamie Johnson's outstanding.
That's a good one.
Sturgill Simpson's good. There's a handful of guys that are doing it well, in our opinion, and it would be an honor to open for any of them guys.
I really think we're in a classic outlaw country revival era at the moment, because you see more artists coming out that are doing this kind of style, and it's starting to grow in popularity. We might do away with a bit of that more poppy stuff that we don't enjoy as much,
And that not to say anything bad, that music's fine. Just call it something else. It ain't country. call it pop. That's what it is.
it is what it is. And it's just that, my problem with it is, I caught myself, like I turned the radio on or something, I was listening to something, I was like, oh my God, would you stop doing that twangy kind of voice, and that whole, spread your legs apart, stop it. Just freaking sing the music in a great vocal way. That's not this, I just found myself cringing. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot listen to this anymore. I've got a turntable. I've got some classic albums, and that's what I'll listen to. Or guys
it's always been that way. I think Tyler Mahan Coe, David Allan Coe's son, said it the best. Hank Williams was pop at one point, at a time before people were getting on stage in rhinestone suits and singing the way he was doing it. People felt the same way about him. So it's just not our style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. So, okay, well, I look forward to hearing you. I'm sure we're going to hear you more, right around here. And, but if you could be at any venue, what would be your choice? Any venue in the US.
Does it get any better than the Ryman? Doesn't everybody want to go to the Opry?
Well, you wouldn't believe how many people don't say that.
Okay, well, maybe they don't play country.
Mm-hmm. But the Ryman, absolutely.
Yeah.
Red Rock.
The Red Rock is awesome. Colorado's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, would you guys think about touring?
I'd say so.
Absolutely. So what I do during the week is I'm a semi-truck driver, and I own the truck, and I think nothing would make me more happy than to quit with my lease and put the traveling radio show trailer on the back and just pull it right down the road.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be awesome?
It would be awesome.
I can see it now, the traveling radio show. I love your, how did you come upon that name?
We just came up with it. I don't know. It just sounded good.
Yeah, we when searching for the business name, Travel and Radio Show with one L was already taken, and we thought it would be cool to do it with two L's, because that's the name of Ulysses S. Grant's horse, Traveler. No, Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee's horse. I get my history mixed up a little bit, but Robert E. Lee's horse, his name is Traveler with two L's, so we thought it was fitting,
And plus Chris Stapleton put out the album Traveler with 2 L's. And so we just kind of tied it all together and thought that'd be pretty cool.
I love that. I love that uniqueness of that, the whole thing. Because when you did pop up on that comment about Bill Richardson, I was like, traveling radio show. What do they do? What do they do? So of course I went right straight to your Facebook and checked it out. I was like, oh, well, this is pretty cool. Yeah. It's always a matter of, for a lack of a better word, which I absolutely hate this word for so many reasons, but on social media, it's kind of a matter of like exposure and connecting and networking. And once that begins, and of course, once you connect with us, and then we start to put this stuff on our page, and then other musicians are like, well, who are they and where are they from? And and then they go check you out. And then it snowballs like crazy. Which is why I love what we do, because what we want to do is like bring forth and present all kinds of music that's in our area. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, if it's live or if you're doing originals and you're recording or whatever, we want you, we want people to know that you're out there, and especially venues as well, because you can't just like come out and we're a band and name yourselves and throw up a Facebook and then not really have that quality or that presentation and you guys have it all. You have it all. And I could tell you were fairly new. So that's why I was like, yeah, it'd be great to have you in our showcase, because you'd fall into because we look for all kinds of different genres and all kinds of different music. And you guys fall under being new, and the classic country, authentic country kind of thing. So, and plus you have original music. So it's kind of all three in one. So that's fantastic. So I look forward to just bringing more of what you guys are bringing it before everybody, so they can, you can start networking and connecting, and you're definitely authentic, and I just absolutely love it. I hope people visually can see, how you guys are, and I love it. I love it so much. So thanks for being on podcast. Do you have anything else that you'd like to?
We're going to be on 94.1
WGFA.
WGFA. We don't have a date yet, but that's coming, and we'll give it to you so you can put that out. When we release this song that we recorded, we're going to be on there for a while. We're doing we're doing your festival. We're going down to Tennessee for a festival outside of Nashville in the summer in August. We're going to have to get better about keeping our webpage up. That webpage is kind of dead. And I know that that's something that we need to work on. Being new, we're learning how to navigate everything, but social media and we have to bring it up there. So keep an eye on the website, and we'll put our schedule up there, and we hope to see everybody there. We'd love to. Music is awesome, regardless of the genre, because of the emotions that it evokes. It can be happy, it can be sad, it can be angry, it can be all kinds of things. And it's really cool to be up on stage and be able to bring that out of people. We really enjoy that. We really enjoy the way it feels in the room and all that.
Yeah, that's the best thing ever.
Yep.
And I could tell from your live videos that people have a blast at your shows. There's people dancing there, and that's the best thing about live music, is bringing people together. They're having a good time. They're de-stressing. They're letting things, their work week or whatever they went through. They're just like letting it all fall off and enjoying the music and having a blast. And that's the best thing ever. So, yeah, I could just see you guys getting,
I got one more thing, Terry. We'd like to grow the band a little bit too. So anybody watching, If anybody, we're looking for a pedal steel player, we're looking for a fiddle player, a banjo, like all the classic country stuff. We've got some room. But we'd like to add a couple more to the sound and,
Maybe somebody to tickle the ivories, you know?
yeah, a little piano pounder or something like that. We'd like to fill it in. So anybody watching, if you're interested in what we're doing, get in contact with me. And, yeah, we'd love to come jam with you. Just spend a Sunday, spend a couple hours. No pressure. We'll just see how you work with the band. And if you work, we'll keep you. Right, Hunter?
Especially if you buy him a birthday cake. Birthday cakes for everybody.
Something.
We have, when you said, pedal steel, boom, already there's 3 names that came up with me. 3 of the most awesome pedal steel that we have in our community. Immediately.
I'll bet I know one of them.
I bet you do too.
He recorded the song with us. His name's Clayton Deering.
Oh, Clayton, yes. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Clayton
Clayton's very
recorded
talented. He recorded, but he's doing his own thing, so I can't blame him for not wanting to, go to Nashville and stuff. But he did record with us, and he will record with us again, and until we find somebody to actually play in the band,
Yeah. Well, I've got someone for you, and I'll send him
Okay.
your way. Also, well, the banjo, the keyboards, shit. Once we post this, you're probably going to be, yeah. So, okay. Well, guys, it's been fantastic meeting you and, fantastic hearing you. And I look forward to actually seeing you live here at one of our venues. And I know you're going to be getting booked at soon. And thank you so much for taking time out on a Sunday in the very cold weather to be on our podcast. So thanks. You guys hang in there when we get done recording. Okay.
Okay.